Welcome into Wager Talk TV. Alongside Marco D'Angelo and Andy Lang, I'm Megan Payton. NFL Week 6, we are previewing the Jacksonville Jaguars headed to Indy to take on the Colts. Colts a minus 1.5 point favorite, the total at 42. This seems a little bit out there. As we know, the Colts had probably the biggest snooze fest in Thursday Night Football. Jacksonville only put up 6 points last week. Marco, I'll come to you first. This has got to be an unders game, in my opinion, but what are you looking at for Colts versus Jags?
Well, Megan, I lean to Jacksonville in this game to get it done. They've had the Colts number. If you're somebody that likes revenge, man, Indianapolis has all the revenge in the world. It was these Jacksonville Jaguars that kept them out of the playoffs last year. All they had to do was win that final Sunday of the regular season last year as a double-digit favorite. They lost. They opened the season. They had a chance to get the revenge. What happened? They didn't score a point. They lost 20-0. Where am I going to go with this one? No, I'm not taking the revenge factor. I'm going to take Jacksonville, but I'm going to just hedge my bet a little bit. I'm going to use Jacksonville in teasers. Why? Well, we get them over the key numbers of 3, 4, 6, and 7. So we're getting over a touchdown in a game that's got a low total. And I thought the total would have been even lower than the 42 because Indianapolis has yet to score more than 20 points. They scored 20 points twice. They got shut out once, and 17 and 12 in their other two games. And, of course, the 12 was that thriller against Denver on Thursday Night Football where they kicked four field goals to win 12-9. I'll take Jacksonville in teasers and just say they're not going to get beat by more than 2 scores.
The Colts offense has really been so disappointing to me. I had a lot of expectations, and we're seeing how little they can do without running back Jonathan Taylor. They're bottom 10 in essentially every tier offensively. Andy, how do you go about finding any player props, any value in Jags versus Colts?
Well, we're certainly not going overs on anything, but I'm going to stick with the under on the Colts team total. Right now it sits at 21.5. I don't know how they have this booked as them scoring 3 touchdowns and a field goal. The Colts are 5-0 to the under on their team total. They're the only team this season to not hit 1 over on their team total. The Jags beat them up really good. And, let's be honest. Against Denver, if Denver just kicks a field goal or gets a first down and kneels, they don't throw that ridiculous interception, the Colts probably scored 6 points against Denver. Denver probably closed them out. We're looking at a Colts team that only has 6 points against Denver. So Matt Ryan, just to the eye test, he looks terrible. He has 5 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Jonathan Taylor's banged up. Nyheim Hines is banged up. The offensive line they spent a lot of money on. It's been a disappointment. It's just been a really, really bad season, and I will tell you, local media is so out on this Indianapolis Colts team after what Jacksonville did to them in week 2. That was a Colts chance to really get the fan base and the local media on their side and to throw up a goose egg. They're not in a good spot right now. So as long as this number is 21.5 and over this number of 21, I'm taking the under on the Colts team total all day long.
You start to wonder if getting rid of Carson Wentz, replacing him with Matt Ryan, was that the right move? So far, it's not working out for the Colts. This game kicks off at 1 p.m. Eastern, an AFC South divisional rival. And as always, fantastic stuff from Andy and Marco. Thank you for all of your insight. More from them on WagerTalk.com. You can download the WagerTalk TV app. And of course, they're all over Twitter. That's at Bump Sports for Andy and at Marco in Vegas for Marco. Thank you both. Continue to watch us as we get into NFL Week 6.